Prompt engineering basics. How to communicate effectively with AI. As AI tools become more powerful and widely used in 2026, one skill has become increasingly important: prompt engineering. Many people use AI every day but still get average or inconsistent results. Often, the problem is not the AI itself, but how the user communicates with it. Prompt engineering is the practice of writing clear, structured, and effective instructions to get better responses from AI models. It is one of the most practical skills you can develop when using tools like Grok, ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. In this two-part series, we will cover the fundamentals of prompt engineering. In Part 1, we will focus on the core concepts and basic techniques. In Part 2, we will explore more advanced strategies and how to apply them in real work. 1. What is prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is the art and science of designing inputs, prompts, that guide an AI model to produce the desired output. It involves understanding how AI processes information and learning how to structure your requests effectively. A prompt can be as simple as a single question or as complex as a detailed set of instructions with examples and constraints. The quality of the prompt directly affects the quality of the AI's response. Good prompt engineering helps you get more accurate and relevant answers, control the tone, structure, and length of the output, reduce misunderstandings and hallucinations, save time by getting useful results faster, handle more complex tasks effectively. 2. Why prompt engineering matters in 2026. With the advancement of AI models, many people assume that simply asking a question is enough. While modern AI has become much smarter, it still performs significantly better when given clear and well-structured instructions. Here's why prompt engineering has become essential. AI models do not truly understand your intent like a human does. They predict the most likely response based on patterns in their training data. Vague or poorly written prompts often lead to vague, generic, or incorrect answers. Different tasks require different prompting approaches. A prompt that works well for creative writing may not work well for technical analysis. As AI becomes more integrated into work and daily life, the ability to communicate effectively with it becomes a valuable skill. In short, prompt engineering helps you unlock the full potential of AI tools rather than using them at a surface level. 3. Core principles of effective prompting. Before learning specific techniques, it is important to understand the fundamental principles of good prompting. Clarity. The clearer your instructions, the better the AI can understand what you want. Avoid ambiguity and be as specific as possible. Specificity. Instead of asking broad questions, include relevant details such as context, constraints, target audience, tone, and desired format. Structure. Well-structured prompts are easier for AI to follow. Breaking your request into clear sections often improves the quality of the response. Iteration. Rarely will you get the perfect answer on the first try. Good prompt engineering involves refining and improving your prompts based on the AI's responses. Context awareness. Providing relevant background information helps the AI generate more accurate and useful answers. 4. Basic prompting techniques. Here are some fundamental techniques that every beginner should learn. 1. Be specific. Vague prompts usually produce vague answers. Adding details significantly improves results. Weak prompt. Help me with my business. Strong prompt. Give me 5 practical marketing strategies for a small online store selling organic skincare products targeting women aged 25 to 40. 2. Specify the desired output format. Tell the AI exactly how you want the answer to be structured. Example. Explain the difference between renting and buying a house. Present the information in a clear comparison table with pros and cons for each option. 3. Use role prompting. Assigning a role to the AI often improves the quality and relevance of the response. Example: you are an experienced financial advisor. Explain the basics of index fund investing for someone who has never invested before. 4. Provide examples, few-shot prompting. Giving 1 or 2 examples helps the AI understand the style or format you want. Example: here are 2 examples of email subject lines I like. Quick question about your project timeline. Following up on our last discussion. Now, write 5 subject lines for an email following up with a client about a delayed delivery. 5. Break down complex tasks. Instead of asking for everything at once, divide the task into smaller steps. This helps the AI stay focused and produce better results. 5. Common prompting mistakes beginners make. Many people get poor results from AI because they make these common mistakes. Being too vague or general in their requests. Not specifying the desired format or tone. Asking multiple unrelated questions in a single prompt. Expecting perfect answers without providing enough context. Not using follow-up prompts to refine the output. Overloading the prompt with too many instructions at once. Avoiding these mistakes will immediately improve the quality of responses you receive. 6. Practical examples of good prompts. Here are some well-structured prompts you can use as reference. For learning, explain how blockchain technology works in simple terms. Use real-life analogies and avoid technical jargon as much as possible. For writing, write a professional follow-up email to a potential client. The tone should be polite but confident. Keep it under 120 words. For problem solving, I'm a freelance graphic designer struggling to find consistent clients. Suggest 6 practical strategies I can implement in the next 30 days. Ranked by effectiveness and ease of implementation. For decision-making, compare working as a full-time employee versus freelancing as a software developer in 2026. Analyze the pros and cons of each option from a financial, lifestyle, and career growth perspective. 7. Summary of Part 1. In this first part, we covered the fundamentals of prompt engineering. We discussed what prompt engineering is and why it matters. The core principles of effective prompting. Basic techniques such as being specific, specifying output format, role prompting, and providing examples. Common mistakes beginners should avoid. Practical examples of well-structured prompts. 1. Moving from basic to advanced prompting. While basic prompting techniques work well for simple requests, they often fall short when you need the AI to handle complex, multi-step, or high-quality tasks. Advanced prompt engineering involves guiding the AI to think more carefully, structure its reasoning, and follow specific patterns that lead to better outputs. The goal of advanced prompting is not just to get an answer, but to get a high-quality, well-reasoned, and reliable answer. This becomes especially important when using AI for writing, analysis, research, or decision-making. 2. Chain of thought prompting. One of the most powerful and widely used advanced techniques is chain of thought prompting. This method encourages the AI to break down its reasoning process step by step before arriving at a final answer. Instead of asking the AI to directly give an answer, you ask it to show its thinking process. This often leads to more accurate and logical responses, especially on complex problems. Example: basic prompt. Should I start a side business or focus on my full-time job? Chain of thought prompt. Walk me through the key factors I should consider when deciding between starting a side business or focusing on my full-time job. Analyze the financial, time, risk, and career growth aspects step by step before giving a final recommendation. By forcing the AI to reason step by step, you usually get a more thoughtful and structured response. You can further improve this technique by explicitly instructing the AI with phrases such as, "Think step by step before answering." "Explain your reasoning process before giving the final answer." "Break down your thought process clearly." Chain of thought prompting is particularly effective for decision-making, problem-solving, analysis, and any task that requires logical reasoning. 3. Few-shot prompting, advanced usage. In Part 1, we briefly mentioned providing examples. In advanced prompt engineering, few-shot prompting is used more strategically by giving the AI multiple high-quality examples to guide its output more precisely. This technique is especially useful when you want the AI to follow a very specific style, structure, or level of detail. Example. Here are 3 examples of how I want you to rewrite sentences to make them more professional. Example 1. Original. I think we should maybe do this soon. Rewritten. I recommend we move forward with this initiative as soon as possible. Example 2. Original. This is kind of important. Rewritten. This matter requires immediate attention. Now, rewrite the following sentence in the same professional style. This feature is pretty useful and people might like it. By providing multiple examples, you give the AI a clearer pattern to follow, which usually results in more consistent and higher quality output. 4. Handling complex and multi-step tasks. When working on complex tasks, it is often better to break the request into smaller, manageable steps rather than asking everything at once. This approach helps the AI maintain focus and produce better results at each stage. Example of a weak approach. Create a complete content strategy for my YouTube channel, including niche selection, video ideas, content calendar, thumbnail strategy, and growth tactics. Better approach. Step 1. Help me define a profitable and sustainable niche for a new YouTube channel in the productivity space. Step 2. Based on the niche, suggest 20 video ideas that can perform well in the first 6 months. Step 3. Create a 30-day content calendar using the best ideas from the list. By breaking the task down, you can guide the AI more effectively and maintain better control over the quality of each part. 5. Iterative prompting and refinement. One of the most important skills in advanced prompt engineering is learning how to refine prompts through iteration. Very few prompts produce perfect results on the first attempt. Instead of accepting the first response, experienced users treat prompting as an iterative process. After receiving an answer, they use follow-up prompts to improve it. Some useful follow-up instructions include: make this answer more detailed and add supporting examples. Rewrite this in a more professional and concise tone. Organize this information into clear sections with headings. Challenge the assumptions in this answer and provide alternative perspectives. Shorten this while keeping all the key points. Learning to iterate effectively can dramatically improve the final quality of the output. 6. Common advanced mistakes to avoid. Even when using more advanced techniques, many people still make these mistakes. Overloading the prompt with too many instructions at once. Being inconsistent with the style or format across multiple prompts. Not providing enough context even when using advanced techniques. Expecting perfect results without refining the prompt. Using overly complicated prompts that confuse the AI instead of helping it. Ignoring the importance of prompt order and structure. The most effective prompt engineers keep their instructions clear, structured, and focused. 7. Best practices for long-term improvement. To become better at prompt engineering over time, consider adopting these practices. Keep a collection of your best prompts so you can reuse and adapt them. Experiment with different prompting styles and note what works best for different types of tasks. Regularly review and improve your old prompts based on new techniques you learn. Use chain of thought and examples more frequently when dealing with complex tasks. Combine multiple techniques, for example, role prompting plus chain of thought plus few shot, when needed. Treat prompting as a skill that improves with deliberate practice. 8. Final thoughts. Prompt engineering is one of the highest leverage skills when working with AI in 2026. While basic techniques are enough for simple tasks, mastering advanced methods such as chain of thought prompting, few-shot prompting, and iterative refinement allows you to handle much more complex and professional work. The difference between an average user and an advanced user often comes down to how well they communicate with the AI. Those who invest time in improving their prompting skills consistently get better, faster, and more reliable results. In the next video, we will continue exploring more advanced prompt engineering techniques and how to build effective AI workflows using multiple models together.